back from Florida. Have you guys been to Florida?
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's a crazy state. I crossed over the state line. I had to stop at the inspection station. Yeah, they had to check my vehicle for like ferns. I guess people are smuggling them into the state. I didn't know there was a problem. While I was there, the guy behind the desk actually told me that there's like 30,000 pythons that are on the loose in Florida. Have you heard that? No. I swear to God, there's 30,000 pythons on the loose in Florida. I thought that was like a joke he was setting up. You know, like 30,000 pythons walking to a bar? But no, he was being serious. So he's telling me, he's like, I just want to let the visitors know, but the locals don't think it's that big of a deal. How laid back would you have to be to not think that 30,000 pythons on the loose is that big of a deal? My God, you're laying on the beach, you're there with your husband or your wife, you're there with your girlfriend or your boyfriend, you're there with your kids, and here comes a big old massive python slithering up to you, and it eats your little kid? And you just look at your spouse and go, oh honey, it really wasn't that big of a deal, it's just a snake. And we really weren't that fond of Jimmy anyway, were we? I'm telling you, that's laid back. That is. I went to Miami, and I will tell you something, Atlanta. Miami is nothing like Atlanta. Matter of fact, Miami is nothing like any place I've ever been in my life. When I was there, I was on the beach, and I saw my very first ever cock sock. Have you seen one of those? Yeah, I'm going to walk you through this. It's a real thing. It is called a cock sock. And what it is, it's a thong that men wear. It has a little pouch in the front, so basically gay men can carry their penises out in public with them. Yeah, they don't have to leave it at home that way. It's great. Comes in handy. It's a cock sock. Cock. Cock sock. And it's a real thing. I'm not making this up. If you go to the beach, you will see them. But the only thing is, those little pouches, they really do look like little old ladies' change purses. They do. So now every time I go to the grocery store, yeah, and I see an old woman reaching in her purse for some change, I have to poke out my eyes. It was that traumatic. It was worse than seeing a man in spandex. Nobody wants to see that. It was bad. This last weekend, I was actually at Dollywood. And I don't know if you guys have been to Dollywood. It's like Six Flags, except that it's a theme park. The Dolly Party started, so there's more grass. That's basically what it is. I was there, and I was standing in line. I was wanting to ride the roller coaster, and I had this lovely couple in front of me, and they were in their 20s, young man and young woman, standing there. Only thing I wanted to do was ride my roller coaster. So this couple, the woman, she starts rubbing his back, you know, and I'm like, oh, that's kind of sweet. And then she starts scratching his back, you know. And I'm like, oh, that's kind of sweet, a little weird though. And then she starts giving him a massage in front of me and like everybody else in line. I'm like, this is starting to get a little bit too intimate. So I look away for a second, and then I turn back around, and she actually starts popping his zits. Swear to God. Most nasty thing I'd ever seen in my life. And I had to walk away at that point, because basically what that is like monkey mating ritual. And I didn't enjoy that. Because you know what happens next? She's going to start picking up fleas and ticks and bugs and stuff and start eating them. And I can't put up with that. I can't. I will tell you what, I am actually a professional female boxer. And Kim, you scare the shit out of me. But I will tell you, as a comedian and as a female boxer, I hang around with a lot of guys. I really do. For like every female comedian, there's like 30 male comedians. For every female boxer, there's probably about 50 male boxers. And men always act like they're so tough. But I'll tell you, you guys are not so tough. Next time you go to your doctor and he pulls out a caulking gun, you know, a caulking gun that you like seal windows, and he shoves it inside you and takes a sample, yeah, then we can talk. Because women do that every time we get a pap smear. Yeah. Yeah. An anal probing by an alien would be more enjoyable. Yeah. And at least I'd get to go on a trip. And that's my time. I'm Susan Day. Thank you.
Give it up for Susan Day.